Hello out there, everybody. Matthew back with you. Just a small little update here on the 30. Things aren't going so well for me here in the shop lately. We got a couple shows coming up. One's in Orlando. I'm sure everybody knows about that one. It'll be next month. And then we have the Southlands coming back up again in November. But I have nothing to take, and well, nothing that I think is worthy of taking. So I've been working really hard trying to get something going, and I don't know if I'm just trying too hard and everything's just falling apart, or if I just suck at the moment, or many other things I guess it could be. But anyway, the 30, let me grab the box here. It's all back in the box. I boxed it all back up. Now, shown here, they have the blow motor, which I wanted to use, but for some reason you can't use that motor on the the lowboy frame. It doesn't fit, and that's the motor I built. And I already had the frame assembled, the floor pan put on, fuel tank, battery. I had the fuel tank and battery wired. Wires ran up through underneath the chassis to where the motor would be. All that was done. The motor was completely done. Getting ready to put the motor into the chassis, the motor doesn't fit. And that's because the blower belt and stuff on the front extends the length of the motor, and it won't fit where that cross member is. And me and Tom Rambler 69, he's been helping me out with it. He mocked his up because he's building the same thing, and he said his fit, but on his he only had the Highboy frame. And I kept checking mine. Well, finally I got my Highboy frame out and cut it open, unscrewed it and put the motor in. The motor dropped right in and fits fine. And if you look at the kit, it has two different length drive shafts for the motor to be, forward or back, depending on which frame you're using. And so I was going to switch the frames and just go with the Highboy, but in the process, I already glued everything together. In the process of getting it all back apart, I broke some parts. The floor pan, I'd already painted it, clear coated it, so when it came apart, it ripped off some of the clear coat, just, flaked it off, and I can't get that off, and so I'm just going to have to buy another kit. So I've got to sit here to the side. I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday to see if they had the kit. They had the 29, but they didn't have any 30s, and I don't know if the floor pan in the 29 is the same as the 30. If anybody out there knows or has the parts they want to test it and let me know, that would be great. I don't know, so I didn't buy it. But in the meantime, we're back to the Hudson. The body that I'd painted last time, I said I was going to put in a purple power or a purple pond. I did do that. It's in pond. Been there for 3 weeks. Pulled it out yesterday. I was going to start on that one, and it was still just as hard as it was when I put it in. You can't even scratch the finish. I mean, you can't pick it off. So it's just not coming off. So I broke out the one that I bought to replace with originally. And so you can see here what I'm doing. The detail on the side that I covered over and couldn't pick out anymore is now gone. I've been augmented that. That's a big word. I've done away with it. Got rid of it. I got rid of the Hudson up here on the hood. Got rid of the Hudson across the hood. They give you decals for all that, and I decided it'd be better to get rid of that than when I try and pick it out like the last one with chrome work or anything. The only thing I didn't have was back here. They had twin power, twin fire, twin something row on the back of it. I got rid of that, but there is no decal for that. But But since I have the other kit, there's a little red decal that goes on the blower for the motor. Says the same thing, the twin whatever. I may put one of those back there. We'll see how it looks. I'm not sure. But now we're trying to get rid of my scratch around. Maybe my panel line is deeper. I had a couple little scratches, little boo-boos. And then anybody builds this on the front top, my other one both sides showed. This one so far only one, where they put underneath for the those holes there. They show through on the top. So I got some filler on that. So I get that sanded down. I still got to get all the panel line or the sink marks inside taken care of. Get rid of the writing. Some sink marks up in here. Excuse me, guys, I'm belching. Sink marks up in here. I've already started on these. There was sink marks here. They're already gone. So those are gone now. So I've got these other three to get rid of. And then maybe this evening we'll be putting some primer on. And this is going to be the Duplicolor. I believe it's Duplicolor. Yeah, Duplicolor sandable primer. It's in white. That's the only thing I can get white in. I haven't checked that new primer from Napa. I don't know if that comes in white or not. Now I did use that primer on some of the parts for the 30 afterwards, just because. And man, it goes down smooth. It looks great. But the parts I was using didn't require tape or anything, so I was just able to put it down, spray over it, clear it, go on. So I'll shut up. I'm rambling now, so I'll stop talking, get back to this, get started working on it again. I would like to get this one done so I can take it to Orlando, because the rest of the car is beautiful, I think. So if I can get this done, this will be at Orlando. If not, I'll probably just be there, say hi, and that'll be it. So thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned, and we'll be back with some more updates. And bye bye.